Good afternoon and welcome to Let's Fix It with Shanada. I need you to sit back, relax, and take some copious notes as we provide you with some awesome solutions to your financial matters. Invite your friends and family to join us. If you're watching this live from Facebook, like, tag, share. Sharing is caring. I am Shanada Harris, your financial specialist, offering solutions to your financial matters. I just want to come on and dedicate this particular episode to our Detroit Youth Choir for doing such a fantastic job last night on America's Got Talent. I know the voting qualifications now have closed for this evening, but you guys, please check them out on NBC. They have worked so hard and deserve to be where they are. Vote for these babies, y'all. They are just killing it in California and repping the city of Detroit. I'm super excited and super proud of each and every one of them and all of their chaperones. So we just ask God's blessings upon the choir. Now, on a much more precedented message concerning social media and the Popeye's chicken sandwich epidemic. Over the course of the weekend, over the last week or so, if you've been paying attention to your social media, Popeye's Chicken and Chick-fil-A have been going head up over a spicy chicken sandwich. Let me make this clear. I support neither one. However, you guys have made this thing go crazy and made this go viral. So can you imagine if you did that for something that you owned and what type of results you could get by making something go viral? They made over $23 million in revenues from a chicken sandwich. Come on, y'all. Let's wake up. Today's topic, we're talking about entrepreneurship. We're going to talk about some things that it's going to assist you with making some decisions to work in your craft, work in your talent, to get yourselves in position to own your own business, to be able to own something of your own and work in your God-given talent that He has given you. So let's talk about the pros and cons of entrepreneurship. Control. You get to choose the work that you like to do and make the most of your strengths and skills. Excitement. Entrepreneurship is exciting. You get to meet other like-minded people in the industry that you might be working in, or just like-minded people that are taking on the entrepreneurship role. Flexibility. Who doesn't want flexibility? The ability to make your own schedule, to be able to do what you want, when you want, how you want. You be the boss. You not hitting the clock. There's some advantages and disadvantages when it comes down to entrepreneurship. We think about, a lot of times there's a short-term sacrifice for long-term gain. No matter what type of business you start, whether you're doing what I do, whether you're starting from scratch with a vision, an idea of your own, there's no 100% guarantee in the success. And, things are unpredictable. So you can't predict that today's going to be the same as the next day and so on. So there is a variation of chance when you're talking about entrepreneurship. However, it's something that we really need to think about. Young entrepreneurs, you have so many different children that are coming up with different ideas and parents that are supporting them. Entrepreneurship is important to the economy because they literally generate wealth. Existing companies can only redistribute the wealth and resources the company already has. And by starting a new company, an entrepreneur introduces new sources of wealth into the economy. First, by creating new products or services for purchase, or second, providing incomes for people who need jobs. The economy runs on wealth, which is measured by both money and goods and services available for consumption. At any given time, there is a set amount of wealth available for distribution. This is why some people have more money than others, and why certain types of goods and services are not available to everyone. When an entrepreneur creates a company, that entrepreneur literally makes new wealth. The entrepreneur creates a product, a service that did not exist before, and by doing so, the odds to the goods and services available for consumption. The entrepreneur also provides opportunities for other people to earn money and create jobs to redistribute and share the wealth the entrepreneur has created. So, here's a quick recap on becoming an entrepreneur. Number one, constructive criticism. Be open to it. Willing to listen, to take advice from others who have been in that position. So some of you might need a mentor to help you along the way. Somebody who's been in business or is doing something that you like, that would be able to give you open advice. Don't be an entrepreneur because you're not comfortable with being an employee. That's not what I'm saying. And yes, there are going to be days where you have to work hard, but you have to work smart. You may have to build a team, and purposeful, relentless. You want to leverage tools and technology, as well as identify your target audience, your market. You got to know your market. Let's talk about one of America's top persons, well, one of the richest persons, let's put it that way. And that's Jeff Bezos. His net worth is 153 billion with a B dollars. And Jeff Bezos, for those of you who don't know who he is the founder of Amazon. He started Amazon, you guys, with just selling books out of his bedroom online, and sales were slow. So now, fast forward to 2019, Jeff Bezos is the richest man in the world after a whopping $40 billion to his network last year. Amazon has made some major moves, and recently acquiring Whole Foods and launching drone shipping. I mean, you find a lot of people that are shopping Amazon and getting Amazon packages delivered to their homes more than once and twice a week. More times than what you would normally go to the store. You can just go on your phone and order something and it be shipped to your doorstep the next day without you ever leaving your home. How amazing is that? But I don't think he never really saw the vision of the value of selling books to become $1 billion business. So can you imagine if you just take a small dream or an idea that you might have and water it and nourish it, the fruit and the harvest that you will gain from that, it can be incredible. Let's talk about one of the athletes that makes a lot of money, and that's none other than Michael Jordan. He's retired from the NBA, but his net worth is $1.7 billion. I mean, you're talking about 15 seasons in the NBA, 2 career splits on teams. He played for the Chicago Bulls and the Washington Wizards, and he is noted as the best basketball player of all times. He is a part owner of the Charlotte Hornets, and $1.7 billion is his net worth. I mean, you think about it. He's still making money from shoes, Nike endorsements, Fruit of the Loom commercials. He has more than one outlet of revenues coming in. So, just so you will know, the average millionaire, billionaire has more than one stream of income. 9 times out of 10, they have 7 streams of income. Let's talk about one of my favorites, Miss Oprah Winfrey. Her net worth today is $3.2 billion. She's the richest female television host of all times. So even after she left her show, The Oprah Winfrey Show, what did she do? She developed her own network. And then from that, she's had books, magazines, and her branding continues to grow and her popularity continues to grow as well. So this is how people start off businesses. They just start off real small and in baby steps, and boom, it multiplies as ideals manifest. So don't sleep on your dreams. Learn to let them come to fruition. You know, Oprah says, whenever you are in your journey, I hope you too will keep encountering challenges. It is a blessing to be able to survive them, to be able to keep putting one foot in front of the other, to be in a position to make the climb up life's mountains, knowing that the summit still lies ahead. And every experience is a valuable teacher. Oprah Winfrey. Now, I wanted to bring this back to the body of Christ in terms of gospel music. Obviously, that is not a major money-making factor, and it's, once again, branding. But Kirk Franklin is the highest paid gospel artist right now. His net worth is $8 million. We don't have that many gospel artists that are in the top 10. As a matter of fact, we don't have any gospel artists that are in the top 100 singers list. Aretha Franklin, granted she was R&B/gospel, she ranked at number 94 for her net worth. 94. Yeah. So, in looking at different things that we've talked about entrepreneurship, I want to talk about 7 principles of aspiring entrepreneurs, things that you need to know, and principles that you need to adapt as you go through the different avenues of your journey to being an entrepreneur. First, learn the art of self-promotion. You know the saying, closed mouths don't get fed. Well, guess what? If you're not out there promoting yourself and you're promoting someone else's dream, your dream won't get put in front of people. So just the same way that we were making Popeyes go viral on the internet selling chicken sandwiches, lines wrapped around the buildings, down the streets, folks carrying on, this is the same type of energy you need to promote yourself. If you are promoting yourself or an item, spend a little time to yourself. Have some me time. Everything can't always be about business. Sometimes you just have to have a woosah moment and just be to yourself to gather your thoughts so you can think clearly, make sound decisions when needed. This is that think tank moment time that you need to have. Every entrepreneur needs to have that discipline. You have to have discipline in your life. You can't be that type of person where I'm going to sleep in till 9 o'clock. The day started at 6. You know, you got to get up. You got to have some time with God. You got to have some time to yourself, some thinking time. And then you got to schedule your day and figure out how you're going to prioritize your tasks that you have to complete that day. What can be pushed to the next day if at all possible. And just really writing out your vision to making it to a point where it makes sense, where you can execute your plan the way you need to. If you're in a position to hire people, you want to hire people that you can trust, that's not going to rob you blind. You want to hire people with integrity, people that are going to work on your behalf, and people that are going to always have your back and be a team player. Because who wants to have a team that's not a team? That's just not a good feeling. Then you want to be the leader as well. You want to set that example, and you want to set that example and set that bar high, because you have people that are working with you and working for you, and they're looking up to you. The power of communication. You want to have open lines of communication and be able to speak effectively in order to get your business out there so people can understand what it is that you have. You want to have a certain posture about yourself when you're talking to people, when you're communicating to people. That is so key. That is so important. Because if you got confidence and you are knowledgeable of what you have, oh my gosh, you are going to be one force to reckon with. I mean, if you look at some of these people that are successful business people, they can look you in the eye and tell you with straight confidence about their business, about their services, about what they can do for you. And that is the type of posture that everybody should have if you are a business person. Confident and believe in what you have. Believe it is the best. And then also prepare yourself for hiccups, because every day is not always going to be a bed of roses. It's just not. Don't think that some of the people that are successful business people didn't have bad days. Every day wasn't always a good day. There were days where people called off. There were days where you had to run your business by yourself. You're going to have those types of days. So expect the hiccups. You're going to have family issues that might take you away from your business. You may have things that come up in the office that might take you away from things that might be important for you developing your business. But you got to keep your head on straight and be able to work through those hiccups just the same. And then also, along this journey, learning. Never stop learning. You can never learn enough. Reading books, looking at examples. Like I stated before, getting a mentor, someone that's going to hold you accountable for your vision, making sure you get the job done. I mean, that is so important, that if you set out your goals to do something, you see them through. I mean, that's really what you want to do. So I set out this plan to focus on making sure that we've gotten some of these principles out here. Now, before I go and continue, I just want to know that if you are liking the information that we're providing here on Let's Fix It with Shanada here on Worship Radio International, please give me some hearts on Facebook. I'm watching. Give us some likes, share, and definitely please contact me. My phone number is 734-752-8818, and I'm on Facebook at Shanada M. Harris, and on Instagram at Shanada. My email is letsfixitwithshanada@gmail.com. And my website is www.shanadaharris.com for my services. Now, I want to talk about and give you some ideas of different home-based businesses that perhaps you could start. A lot of people think that you got to have a lot of money to start a business. You don't. There are different things that you can do. Become a blogger, clean parking lots, sell a product. This is my favorite, and this is growing, and that is list your place for an Airbnb, especially if you travel a lot. You'd be surprised at the amount of people that might be interested in renting your home versus renting an apartment. Renting a hotel. You have the potential of renting out your place, and then the Airbnb offers $1 million guarantee to protect up to $1 million guarantee to protect you from any type of property damages that may be caused by the guests in your home. And I know a lot of people that are on like the East Coast or in popular areas that are highly traveled do that. They utilize the Airbnb services. They turn their own home into basically a vacation home or a rental property for someone who's traveling. So that is an awesome source of income. Drive Lyft or Uber. Freelance writer. If you are talented in terms of writing, that is an awesome opportunity that you can work at home. Be a reseller on eBay. A home inspector. Real estate agents. Real estate agents, they make decent money, but the key to that is marketing yourself and being able to sell some homes. And that does take some training and some skill. Become a tutor. Tutor children. If you are a retired teacher and you need some extra cash, tutor some kids. Have a neighborhood tutoring session. Meet up at the library. I'm certain you'll find parents that are looking for teachers or college students to tutor their children. If you are talented and like to work on cars, be a car mechanic. Somebody's always looking for a handy person to be able to fix their car. Wedding planners, event planners, planning people's wedding. People are planning weddings on a daily. They're planning events. Some of these children's birthday parties nowadays, we just don't go to Chuck E. Cheese. We got to have a theme party, from the child being dressed up to having characters to having everything personalized. Event planners, they make good money planning different events. Start a daycare. Be a handyman. Have a lawn service. If you like taking pictures, be a photographer. People pay decent money to have simple moments captured on film. It's a decent home-based business. Now, there are home-based business companies that you can join. However, when you're looking at joining a home-based business, they call it an opportunity. There is an investment. So if you are looking at Mary Kay, Avon, Tupperware, Paparazzi, LuLaRoe, Party Light, Hemp Works, Tracy Lynn Jewelry, Arbonne, even what I do as a financial specialist with financial education services, there's an investment. So sometimes you have to invest, but the deal is that there's so many different advantages of working a home-based business. If you don't have any tax write-offs, this is one way of being able to get money back from our government through taxes, having a home-based business. So those are some things to think about. I've always stated before, we all have choices. You just can't sit on your talents. God gave them to you. So use your gifts. And if you've heard anything today to inspire you or to motivate you, or you just want to give us some positive feedback. All of those things are greatly appreciated. We definitely want to offer you a financial solution to your financial matters, because that is what we are here for, right? And as we've spoken before, I am on this mission for 2019 to empower 500 people. Yes, 500 people. I'm helping become financially empowered this year. So we're really growing this movement with people who are really looking to purchase homes, cars, or just simply get their financial affairs in order. So, as we do on a weekly basis, I am offering a special blessing to you by Saturday midnight for anyone who decides they want to take advantage of our services. I have a 3-day vacation voucher to Orlando or Daytona Beach. So call a friend, tell a friend. I'm certain you know of a friend who has less than perfect credit that might need to get their credit restored, or somebody who needs to make some extra money but have no idea really what they want to do. If they are a people person, like helping people, enjoying making a difference in people's lives, this is definitely an opportunity to look at. If you don't do anything else, learn the facts. As a matter of fact, speaking of facts, I am in a special contest tonight. I am in a special contest to get as many people as I possibly can get on a webinar to hear about our amazing company and our outstanding services that we offer. So I have a top leader that's going to get on this webinar tonight. And in exchange for your time and effort and putting up with me, I'm offering a 5-day vacation voucher to Cancun for anybody who wants to get on. So you can text me at 734-752-8818. Let me know you want to get on the webinar tonight. I'm on Facebook, Shanada M. Harris. Hit me in my messenger. 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You want to get on this webinar tonight. Instagram, Shanada. And my email is letsfixitwithshanada@gmail.com. Please help me win this contest. I want to have the most guests on tonight's webinar. I promise you, it will be life-changing. You will hear some great information, as I stated. So please help me out. And as I get ready to close out the show, I want to thank you for tuning in to us with Let's Fix It with Shanada and our other shows. I want you to join us on Worship Radio International. We have Miss Linda Hunt on Saturdays at the Marketplace Connection. She is doing a phenomenal job, and we want to shout out one of our major sponsors, Northland Chrysler, located in Oak Park, Michigan. If you are looking for a Chrysler product, go check them out. Tell them we sent you from Worship Radio International. So with that being said, until God says the same, see you next week.
This is Prophet Blade, and you are listening to Worship Radio.